Good morning, good night, good evening. We've got Rolkatsuki with his friend Mental Model and the ARP Takao with another Zeiten, Kaga, Hipper, and a Lagrucia. So double Zeitens, double Hippers, Takao, Kaga, and a tier 6 Lagrucia. So let's see how the Lagrucia does. Because it'll be interesting to see how he does.
Awaiting instructions.
So he is running Lucians. So 100 secondary hits, they go off. 150 main battery hits, unlikely reload boost.
This is Base Commander. Support ship approaching the second battery line.
Secondaries go off. Doesn't have close quarters on there, so it doesn't get the increased reload though. But with Lucians, it doesn't really matter. Gets up the Yoba, 20,000. And does he pick up for a taco? Nope. Iris will pick that up. It does pick up the third taco. So 43,000 for the first wave. That's actually very respectable, considering that it's usually the cruisers that get all the damage.
Attention. Destroy all enemy forces before the principal attack is launched, and secure the carrier's retreat to the base. This is Base Commander. Restoring the battery.
Now, as you can see, his kill buddy's up ahead of him. He's up there. Hipper's kind of the only one else out there. But as you can see, he's kind of hanging back.
Enemy destroyer detected.
And I know Rolkatsuki has always been one to do wacky builds, but I feel like Zeiten's not one of them for a wacky build. And his kill buddy did take a Citadel, so he's going to be out of action for a while. Rolkatsuki has to move up to support him now. Secondaries haven't reached full dispersion yet. They're getting there. They're getting there. I doubt the torp's only able to do that. I doubt that. That one actually does maneuver and doesn't drive in a straight line, so those will miss. And I don't know about the Congo torps, so I'm pretty sure those ones will miss also. close to Lucian's. He still needs like another 10. Well, 8 at this point. Should be going off now. There it goes. Now his Lucian's really kicks in. And his Takeo buddy is, well, hurting. None of his torps hit.
Reconnaissance reporting. Third attack is about to be launched.
Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy destroyer detected.
His Takeo buddy gets a nice torp though. The Kaga is going for. Oh nope, Kaga is not going to go for the battleship. So kudos to Kaga. Looks like he gets anything on that strike. Now Hipper's in a very bad spot. One, because the Baron is looking at him. Not a bad hit. Looks like Kaga got a nice double fire. Yeah, there's triple fires on the Baron. For the most part, I would not recommend doing this in a battleship unless you've had significant experience on this op. Because most average players that do this will die. Rolkatsuki, myself, I would say we're above normal op players. And I only do ops about a third of my time. But you do see he is taking significant damage.
Torpedoes to port.
Secondaries will pick up the Shira.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
Now the question is he going to be torp soup? Oh, misses an overpen.
Support ship returning to base.
Just put the Gagero, and there's the torp.
Destroyer.
Torpedoes astern.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Nice 42,000, beautiful.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
I sense a major contribution on the way.
Attention. Carrier entering the combat zone. Our carrier successfully entered the combat zone.
Now, he does have his right side torp tubes up. He can literally just push these guys. Drive past the first one and knock out the second one. And is that what he's gonna do? That's what he's gonna do. I think.
Enemy cruisers entered the
I hope.
combat zone.
It'd be interesting to see him do it. Because I have never seen that actually done before. almost down. Oh, so close. And back gun picks up natural selection. And he crosses 300k. And he's in a perfect position for the reinforcements now. The bad news is that none of his team is focusing on the Ibuki guys now. So we'll get to see what happens on that side. I mean, he does have his Takeo buddy down there. And Kaga can switch his planes around. Looks like one. I'm not even keeping track of the fires. I know he's got one on there. I'm shocked that the rune hasn't even shot him yet, though. Does pick up the rune on a fire, though.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
And his torps do look good on the Nagato. Maybe two might hit. All he needs is to get a flood, and then the fires can tick on it. So that's all he really needs. He's gonna secondary the Kid cause it, but the Kid is gonna have a bad time. Looks like maybe two on the Nagato. Yep, two, one flood.
This is Base Commander. Aircraft carrier Lexington reached the base.
Okay, Zeiten buddy does not have Lucians, because I can see the secondaries, and oh, blows up a turret. Who's gonna get the kill on that?
The ship is on fire.
Rolkatsuki.
Destroyer founder.
It's the KO buddy and the Kaga are both, looks like they're attacking, and he is gonna charge into this Musashi. And he's crossed 400k. Oh, that might hurt. Ow, yep, that was a Citadel. Or a good chunk. Fortunately, he's got a significant amount. He picks up the Nagato.
Enemy battleship foundered.
His right torp tubes are loaded. And he is just racking up the damage. He is out of heals though. And I think Musashi's turning his guns on him. Yeah, he's got Musashi guns looking at him
Problem
now.
solved, sir.
He's only going to get one shot at this. Because otherwise he's going to take a Musashi back turret. No. And the flood, he is going to take the back turret though. Does pick up the Musashi and crosses 100, or no, 100, he crosses 500k.
We destroyed an enemy
Which is a
battleship.
very tough mark to crack in operations. You're good if you crack 300k. If you're excellent, you crack 400k. but you're amazing if you crack 500k. So 509k. 5 stars. Natural selection, C-star, assistant, major contribution, 12 kills. Oh, 2,400 base XP. Significantly more than any of his team. Looks like he did about 75k to that Musashi. Mainly the torps and the armor piercing. Had he shot right in the middle, he would have deleted that Musashi very quickly. Tanked over 1 million. Did about 62,000 spotting damage. In terms of what took most of his health away. Mostly the battle. Practically everything. But if you had to name a few, Nagato, Aoba, and the Musashi. Everything else was piecemeal. Besides maybe the Hipper. Fires did take a small chunk of his health, but fires are 100% healable, so we don't even count the fire damage because he could heal that back. Unfortunately, not running premium, so that's unfortunate. He would have made almost 1 million credits, 10,000 free XP, and 17,000 Elite Commander XP. But without it, he makes about half that, which is unfortunate, because that's what we want on the right side. It's unfortunate we get the left side. So that's unfortunate for Rolkatsuki, especially since he was spending a blue booster. Yeah, since he was running blue boosters on the free XP, and it looks like a green booster on the Commander XP, and then pretty sure that's a blue booster on the credits. So that's unfortunate. And another example of why you should always run premium in World of Warships.